Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Hump Day, everyone. It is Fed Day. We have the FOMC statement and rate decision later on today at 1 o'clock p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 30 minutes later, we have the FOMC press conference. The expectation right now is for mostly narrow range price action here throughout much of the day within the 3-day range, so there is enough range there to push higher, push back and forth a bit, but to compress here as we head into that 1 o'clock announcement. Once we do get that announcement, we're going to get ourselves a new FOMC key level like this one here. That's the 1 o'clock open price Central Time, 2 o'clock open price Eastern Time. That FOMC key level will give us another important level here to trade off of. Last couple times we got the FOMC down here. This is the June level. Your FOMC level up there is your May, and then this one here is your July. And each of those were very, very helpful in identifying the initial move and the follow back move for the retest. So the expectation is once we get that FOMC key level, we'll get one initial move, whether it's to the upside, and then once it rejects, it'll snap back to the level. If the initial move is down first, you'll go down until you reject, and then you snap back to the level. That's the tendency here. So again, we'll keep an eye on where that level develops here later on today, and we'll put it on the charts. If we take a look here at the NQ, again, very narrow price action right now heading into the RTH Open. 39% of ADR, narrow 4-day range right now. For the most part, inside day and trading quietly ahead of the FOMC later today. We are seeing a little bit of a rally here prior to the RTH Open, but again, that rally is right inside of the previous 3-day range, and that range right there will likely remain a 4-day range as we head into that report. Again, we'll get a feel for where that FOMC key level is and how we may move. Now, one thing to keep in mind is we could see right now we're at 39% of ADR, but by the end of the day we could be at 100 or 105% of average, even if it's a rally. And from there, the next day, Thursday, will tend to be a higher range day than even the Wednesday announcement day. So that's the day where we're looking for even more range for the day at perhaps 100 to 125% of ADR. So today we could finish with a rather decently large range day, but tomorrow tends to be an even bigger range day. If we take a look here at crude oil, right now crude oil is up about 1.25%, but it is continuing to test this 86 level from below. Over the last 4 days, it has closed back below that level. We continue to see a downtrend overall, but this market, is not really finding acceptance above 86s, and that could lead to the next continuation to the downside. Again, we do have a very clear downward trending channel that's been in play. Maybe we go a little bit higher or go sideways a little longer before this decline here, but at some point here, failing to get back above 86s will open up that 75 down below. All right, let's take a look here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now up about 1 1/3%. The 18K level continues to be a big time source of support. This market just isn't breaking that level right now. Perhaps once that FOMC statement, rate decision, and press conference comes and goes, we may start to see a more aggressive move against that level. As of right now, that 18K level, very significant. We have a rounded top that is going into that level. We could bounce and trade a little bit more before a break occurs, but if there is a transition phase through 18K, that could open up a swift decline back toward 15K or even lower. How big this range is here suggests significant energy. That could even lead to a drop that takes us back toward that 10K level or even 5-year VPOC of 93.06. So this could be huge. It could be a haircut of 50% if that level is taken out in big fashion. What would be best for bulls especially is for a dramatic break and then a subsequent dramatic recovery. And that lower low failure would open up a retest back toward 25 pretty easily, with the potential to see even maybe more strength beyond that given the lower low failure. So that would be the most bullish scenario that would take place. If we take a look here at ETH, this one's only up a third of a percent right now. It's still trading around that 1300 level. It gave up 1400 over here. You see a rounded top, head and shoulder type of pattern, and recently taken that gap down. For the most part, 1300 still is the major CLV in the chart. A failure there, and you're back toward 1000, right? Back toward the bottom of this range. If it can hold in this zone, we're still kind of trading in this range here. So right now, continuing to watch 1300 in ETH. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.